Hey there, Aries Sun, Aries Moon, Aries Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. I'm going to be using, I don't even know what they're called. It'll be in the description box below. Your power, oh, there it is, your power deck. The power deck to get into your energy. I just want to warn you, some of the pictures are a little PG-17. They're a little something. So anyways, so just, excuse that. All right, so I just really want to see what we have going on for you. I want to thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your comments, for helping me to grow my channel, for sharing energy with me. Every time you hit that thumbs up, I really do appreciate it. So what do we have? You have release. And in order to read these, I need a little more light, but I want to hold this up here so you can kind of get a good picture of it. All right, so what does it say? It says release. It's the yeast, it's the east and the yellow. Anytime you are possessed by emotion that you cannot control, know that it does not belong to you. Someone is sending negative energy around you, toward you. Imagine that the negative emotion is muddy water pouring down through your hands and onto your legs and feet and into the earth. Or take the emotion into your hands and release it like a hawk and let it fly away. We tend to hold on to fears and negative energy in an addictive way. When you release your fears, you allow power to come into you. Create a welcoming void within the power of release. Oh, wow. Those are two great ways to visualize releasing negative energy. Oh, they're showing the hawk flying away. Wow. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so let's just check out and see what Spirit wants to talk about this week. Just came, happy Father's Day to any fathers that are watching. Sunday, June 17th, June 16th was Father's Day. So, it's Father's Day. We're walking into the week with that full moon happening first thing bright and early in the morning. If you have not checked out your full moon reading, you really should. I will actually put it as an ends whatever caption so you can find it easier, because these were amazing readings and they're long. So grab a cup of coffee. They're average about 20 minutes. So a little bit longer than even my weeklies, which was crazy because we were just covering one thing. But well, now I know why you got that card. Okay, so let's talk about this. You have this, the Eight of Swords, this, I'm stuck in here and I can't get out. I'm stuck in here and I can't get out energy. And you have this, the Nine of Swords. The, I can't sleep because I have so much on my mind that I'm so freaked out about. So, we're going, Spirit already gave you the prescription for these two things to release the negative energy. Let it fly away, or imagine it like water and just let it flow into the earth, because look what else you have. You have the Wheel of Fortune and it's turning in your favor. And look at it, it's throwing out rainbows and butterflies of transformation, and people are cheering you on. And if you choose, because it's all about attitude, this guy was working and the wheel got away from him and he chose to enjoy it and have fun with it. So if you choose your attitude of joy, you can release the negativity and your week will be going a little bit better. So that's good news. All right, so let's just see what we have here. And actually, I didn't think that your full moon reading was that bad. So, in fact, yours was pretty joyous. I remember when I got done doing yours thinking, yeah, that's the kind of way I like a reading to go. So this is called the hot moon or the extreme moon. I don't know why. I think that one in July is going to be hotter, so maybe I grabbed the wrong one. It's extremes. I don't even know if that's actually correct. Excuse me, Aries, while I check, because it seems I don't know. Like maybe not. I guess so. I guess so. Yep. All right. So extremes. All right. So let's think about that for a minute. So extremes in emotion. The extreme of moving from an air sign into a water sign, that's happening almost immediately. It's like a 1-2 punch this week. It's the change of seasons. It's not the change of seasons, but it's the solstice. So we're halfway through the year, and the sun is as close as it's going to get, and so I guess that could be an extreme. So watch out for the extremes in your life. Choose the attitude. Choose to, release negative energy. Let's get a little more guidance on that. So that full moon right there in Sagittarius happened in your 9th house of connection to spirit, like actual communication with spirit, I should say, and long distance travel, research, studying something, understanding something, the deep dive. I actually feel like these want to come too. So, okay, so wow, it's a full moon, but they have you planting seeds of intention. Nice. So plant some seeds of intention. So it is the end of a major cycle. I think I really felt like it's at the end, there's a new beginning. So with the release, you take a little time and you reflect a little, and I actually think it's about tilling the soil, getting it ready. It says proceed softly and trust your intuition. Proceed softly and trust your intuition. So, honestly, here in the Midwest, there's been so much rain that the farmers are delayed in their planting. And so maybe there's been a delay also for you to plant your seeds of intention so far this year. Maybe the energies have been affecting you that way too. So take a look around, or just get ready for that new moon that's going to be really powerful because it comes with an eclipse at the beginning of July. So think about what you want to do next. Do a little self-reflecting about what brings the joy and the pleasure into your life. So, yeah, when you end a cycle of a major cycle and you start a new one, but if you're actually right now researching and you're in communication with spirit, then planting the seeds of intention about what you want to learn, explore, do next. Where's that Wheel of Fortune taking you? Why does this lighting seem so off tonight? No idea. No idea. Okay. So it says be cautious. Okay, so proceed softly, trusting your intuition, be cautious. I'm really not sure what that planting the seeds of intention was about. It seems so out of step with everything else that's going on. So if it applies to you, then please use it. But I think the general message for most people is that we've just completed a cycle that recalls for your self-reflection, for seeing what it is that makes you happy, what brings the joy, what sparks the joy in your life, trusting your intuition. And yes, you can start and move forward, but move carefully. It's foggy and misty. I don't think you see everything. That full moon, it's like it casts shadows. I mean, it shows more stuff. It reveals more than it would at a new moon, right? But you can't see everything, and it's kind of be deceptive. You could think that, for instance, when the moon is full and I'm driving because I'm a little night blind, at the side of the road, I might think that there's a deer, and so I slow down and I'm all cautious and I'm proceeding by, and then I go like, oh, that's just a bush. And I laugh at myself. So it might not be anything, but still, take your time and go softly. We're looking for that balance when the moon gets into your 10th house here. Your 11th house of groups. So this is your business, this proceeding softly. And if I remember, your full moon seemed like it was very much about business. And so, yes, great to make changes, but just go slow with it and then create the balance. And out of that balance, there comes a beauty. The beauty is once you're in balance, everything's in flow. It's in flow. And things start moving along easier. And within your group situations and how people see you. And, oh, okay. You are really stressed out about something. Spirit is all over this. It's telling you how to release your fears. It's explaining that in so many ways. And now we have, do not fear the unknown. So I feel like this full moon concluded a cycle and you're starting something new and you're very nervous about it. And it also says know your fears. So, for instance, that wasn't a deer at the side of the road getting ready to jump out in front of me. It was a stationary bush. So be cautious. Investigate, research, get to know your fears intimately, become acquainted with them, look them in the eye, and then release them. Maybe you have fears about planting seeds and starting something new, in which case that card makes sense. Watch out over the weekend. Emotions are going to be running really high for everybody. There's some weird stuff going on with a lot of the different aspects of what's happening, but we have that solstice on Friday. So this is when you're identifying your fears and you're working through that energy. And then on Saturday, the moon is going to move into Pisces. And Neptune went retrograde on Friday, so lots of emotional stuff being stirred up, which is why you're probably being faced with these fears. But remember, you're resilient. And release the parts that aren't working so you can allow for new growth. And if you can do this, if you can heal through this, then there's wisdom to be gained. Then there's wisdom. So analyzing, researching, really looking at, okay, so I'm afraid of this, if this, then that. So what's the worst case scenario? Okay, let's say that happened. Then what would I do about it? How would I handle it? Like, research the living crap out of it. Be cautious. Make your decisions based on facts, not fears. Make your decisions based on facts, not fears. I don't know where that came from, but it sounds good. Oh, we have father healing. Your personal power increases as you give father-related issues to heaven. So, I don't know, maybe Father's Day stirred up a little something for you too. If your father has passed, I feel like he's waving hello. If your father has passed and you had unresolved issues, release those too. Turn them over to Spirit. That's excess baggage that you don't need to be carrying away. That is something you can definitely prune off. People come into our lives and they challenge us. And they make us work hard in ways that maybe you didn't think you wanted to, but you did. You chose that. You chose to incarnate with these people at this time doing these different roles. You came here to learn lessons. So be grateful that you received these lessons. Be grateful for the opportunities. It's all good, really. Doesn't feel like it though, does it? But it is. Work your way through it. Hang in there. And you have Tangerine. Be spontaneous and have some fun. Don't let the fears pull you down. Don't let them hold you down. Go have some fun. Investigate. Look them in the eye. Say, are you real? If you're real, what am I going to do about you? If you're not real, then you're worthless and you mean nothing and I'm letting you go. I'm letting you flow away like the water. I'm letting you fly away like the hawk. Right? All right. You take care, Aries. Have a great week and we'll talk soon.